Hey Terrence, how's it going?
Good night, Sterling.
How are you? Did you get the reset link?
No, sir. That's why I
Okay,
came back on.
the email, we sent you a reset link. We just replied to your email,
Uh,
and Matt provided a reset. Our tech guy supplied a reset link for you to
uh-huh.
reset your password.
I didn't see it. I checked a couple of days now. I just checked earlier. I haven't seen it. It's sent to
Okay,
m.u.t.terrence Terrence at gmail.com.
whichever one you emailed me on, he just replied
Uh,
to it.
oh, I
So
don't know.
after the meeting, I'll directly email you instead of a reply.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
just directly email you with that link.
I'll appreciate that so much, eh?
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
no problem.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
All right, sir. Okay.
Noble Hiram, how we doing this evening? Hello, everyone. I'm just kind of letting people come in here for a minute before we get started. Hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. Just letting people come in here. So just give me a moment while I get my screens ready here. Tim, how you doing this evening?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Did you have a good holiday weekend?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. You?
Still recovering from it.
Sounds like you really had a good time there, huh?
Yes, it was fun.
That's good. That's good.
Same
Yeah.
to you, Noble Hiram. Thank you.
Huh?
I was replying to a message. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Where are you located?
I am in Indiana.
Okay, so it's probably not too cold where you are then, huh?
It is 13 degrees.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Right now, for the next couple days, it's going to be in the low teens. And then it's supposed to go back up to like 50.
Yeah, us too. Yeah, because I'm in Pennsylvania, like Southwest Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah, you share similar weather to
I was
us.
gonna say, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're in the same pattern, probably. Yeah.
I'm just letting everybody in here. Just give me one moment while I get the rest of my stuff ready. All right. Pages up here. And the Thursday meetings are starting this week. So be ready to learn a lot.
Okay. Sounds good.
For those of you that are new with us, my name is Sterling Rasmussen. I'm the vice president here for fundraisingagent.com, fundraisingmembership.com, and residualfundraising.com. What tonight's meeting is really just going to cover kind of who we are and what we do for the new agents. Returning agents, your Thursday training starts this week, which I'm sure you guys probably all received an email by now about that. Be a very, very informative training. You'll learn quite a bit just in your first meeting. You'll learn quite a bit on how to promote this and some tips and tricks of the trade on how this will work for you. Okay. Looks like most of you are returning. Yeah, looks like most of you are all return visitors to us. So, and I know some of you are already active agents. So tonight's meeting will be a little bit shorter than normal, not too much, but because I had a couple orgs that I had to schedule meetings with this evening that couldn't do any other days, so I didn't want my agents to lose the chance to have those campaigns. So I'll go over the basics, give you an explanation since most of you are all returning, and I don't see any new ones, maybe one. All right, welcome to the meeting, Jermaine. Okay, so we'll start here at the beginning, just so I can kind of cover as much ground as I can before time gets away from us here. All right. So we will start. Let me minimize this screen a little bit here. Okay. All right, I'm going to share my screen with everybody here. 1 second. Go. Okay. All right, so we'll start off here. Tell you a little bit about us. Again, this is going to be repetitive for the returning agents. Again, if you're an active agent, you do not have to be here tonight. We can just see you on Thursday night's call. And if you are not active, definitely stick around so we can go over some things again. And if you're returning, like I said, you've probably heard this already before. So we had originally launched this a couple years ago, and COVID kind of messed things up for us and everybody else. So we took that opportunity to rebuild, rebrand, and it's been amazing so far. So what we do is we are a company that gives you an opportunity to generate a residual income or a very lucrative income if you're active and you're out there promoting your link and getting these campaigns or getting these organizations to sign up under you and getting these campaigns in. And if you do it right, and what you'll learn in the Thursday meetings is you'll learn how to generate a lot of money in a short amount of time. Meaning, you get 5-10 campaigns running in a year and do that a couple years in a row, there's a pretty good chance that you can give up whatever you're doing as far as a living goes and do this full time. And what I mean by full time is 10 hours, 20 hours a week, if that. Just depends on how you promote your link and how you attract people to our company. Which again, we are helping you with that. I believe next Monday, all our promotional gear will be active for the agents. So your cards, your flyers, and all that will be available then. So I think they finally got that implemented in there on how that's going to work, and they're just going to activate it next week. So, okay, so we'll start here at the beginning. What does being a fundraising agent mean? Well, it means a lot more than just really what's on here. What I really want to stress is what kind of benefits you can create for your community and how you can help your community in a lot of different ways. Considering that we are a for-profit and nonprofit company, so we can do both campaigns. This gives you an opportunity to help small businesses in your community that may be struggling to adapt to the inflation that's going on, with all of us right now. this is an opportunity where they could set up a campaign to raise a little bit of extra money, just when they're setting up their organization page, they can, put in their mission statement why it is they're raising these funds and what these funds will be used for. And we've noticed so far with transparency with for-profit organizations is really helping out a lot by just being honest and forward with them about why you're raising the funds to help your business. And again, as far as nonprofits as well, which is our bread and butter. That's what we deal with the most. So, and we love it. Okay, so you have the ability to introduce organizations who want to raise funds. First and foremost, that's what we're here for. And then once the organization comes in, we will then kind of vet them in a sense, and really it's just seeing what their goals are and if they're achievable, and then we go ahead and get them their campaign set up and launched. And really the best part about it is it's literally a click of a button and their campaign's active. So I mean, all I have to do is click activate and they are up and running from that moment on. So as they start producing sales of memberships, they will earn the commissions, and so will you. So as the organization's promoting their link and their donations are coming in, you are at the same time earning money on each donation that comes through. So it adds up if you have a lot of campaigns out there up and running. So believe me when I tell you, we got one agent that's got 40 something campaigns going out. It may be more than that. I stopped counting because I was struggling to keep up with him. So as far as how many, so I know it's a lot. So I think his goal is to retire very fast. And so far he's on a good path to doing that, or at least being in control of his life as far as working when he wants to, being able to travel when he wants to. And he just utilizes social media and it works great. He just created a page that's strictly dedicated to his fundraising program with our hyperlink in it, and he's killing it. He's doing a great job. So okay, so once the campaign is over and the desired amount has been reached, the organization and the agent will all be paid. And we, like as I said before, for you that have returned, it always happens within 7-day period. So once the campaign's over, within 7 days everybody's paid and we are on to the next one. So how much of commissions will an agent receive, or will they earn? Okay, so here's a breakdown of how this works. So we do pay the highest amount back to the organizations, and we also pay the highest amount to agents out there right now. And I have mentioned before that I know this as a fact because I have researched and talked to so many different fundraising organizations over the past year and 8 months that I have a notebook completely full of just questions that I've asked, on how their system works. And, we just wanted to create something that set us apart from everybody else. And we have accomplished that. And then some. So, okay, so 50% of it goes directly to the organization. So when they raise whatever their goal is, 50% of it goes back to them, 15% will go to you, and the 25 is used to provide the benefits, which allows us to be able to provide the discount and reward program to them, allows us to provide the websites to you, to the organizations, the servers needed to operate and maintain all this. So there's a lot that goes into it. So we like to try to keep the system up and running because, we're here just like you to make money, but at the same time to try to make a difference in the world on the positive side of things. So how do you get started? Well, you click on the website in the menu bar. And remember, for multiple words, use the underscore between words. For example, fundraising underscore agent. This will be the prefix that you'll have on your URL, but you can set it up however you want. So with our link, and then right after our link is where you'll name it, but I'll show you that here in a second. So All right, so you'll go in here, you'll click on printable docs, you'll open up the W-9. You could fill it out, or you could fill it out on the computer or whatnot and send it back to us. Once we receive that, then you are active and up and running. Then you can also click and print the organization agreement, which again, if you're really pushing your link out there, you may not even have to use that printout. But if you like to do in-person, pitches or whatnot, then that's a perfect thing to have on hand. So when they say yes, let's do it, they can fill out that agreement, then you can turn around and send that agreement to me. I'll go in and or you can do it yourself if you want, go in and help them get set up. But I can go in and create their temporary page, and then I'll activate it. Once I do, it'll send them a link that will allow them to go in and change their username and password to whatever it is they want to use. So we basically just provide them with temporary username and password, and they can change it how they please. And we always tell everybody to definitely try to attend the live training or live agent training sessions. We started off just doing this one Monday night call, which is what we consider like an orientation and basic introduction to the training on how this works. And the Thursday night meetings that start on this Thursday on the 30th is actually where you're going to learn a lot. So my job is to introduce you and to deal with all the organizations that you bring in. So as you're bringing them in, I'm vetting them, activating them, and then I ask of you to try to maintain a relationship with the organizations that you have brought in, at least maybe a call once a week to just see if everything's running smoothly, if they have any questions or concerns, and then you can let me know if there's any issues that need to be addressed and we can fix them. All right. And then when you have an organization interested in starting up, set a meeting up on the calendar. This link right here, this Calendly link, is where organizations and even you agents, if you just have some questions and you want a one-on-one with me, copy and paste this, go and book a time. I have calendar on there. You can pick what days and pick a time slot, and I can help you however I can. All right. So what type of organizations can you refer? All of them. We have some examples on here as far as the schools and churches and teams and universities and hospitals, businesses, non-for-profit and for-profit, as I mentioned earlier. But anybody who needs to hold a fundraiser, we can pretty much help them out within reason. We've had a couple we don't know if they're bots or what they are trying to do some ridiculous stuff, but we can vet them out pretty quick. As soon as we ask for their paperwork, you never hear back from them again, so they're not for real. So, but that's my job to do that, to kind of filter out all the nonsense that comes in along with this. So, okay, so here's some examples, just some monetary.
Quick
Yes,
question. Can you do political campaigns?
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, sure can. As many as you want, bring them all. So, all right, so here's a little visual for you. So a school raises $20,000, the school will retain 10,000, which is the 50% of the donations, and you will earn 15% off that, which is 3,000. Hospital raises 100, 50,000 goes back to the hospital. You will earn 15,000 off of that. That'll be your 15%. And you can sign up as many qualified organizations as you can. And again, I always ask that when you are bringing an organization in or whatnot, maybe, just ask them some qualifying questions, like, what are you trying to raise? What kind of time frame? Maybe even ask them, what's the population in the city that you're going to hold this campaign? Are you going to concentrate locally, or are you going to be spreading this out, through the web as well, as far as are you going to create its own social media page and promote it that way or whatnot? Because if so, then that allows us to kind of raise the bar a little bit, because now they're opening up their lanes to where they can have donations coming through. And I have no problem with helping somebody set up a social media page if they're not sure. I have all kinds of of artwork and clip art that we can use to really make it look professional with, your logo. If you have a logo, we could put it in that way. If you need a logo, hit me up. I might be able to help you out. But again, bring in as many as you possibly can. So what makes this fundraiser better? Well, number one, because everything is done online. So we're not supplying any sort of products whatsoever. We are just rewarding donors and agents who are bringing in campaigns, and we allow just about everybody. We try not to deal with $1,000 campaigns or anything like that. I usually try to bump them up a little bit to make it more worth the work that they're going to be putting in to promote it. So it is ongoing. Fundraiser is literally residual fundraising, which obviously means it just never stops. As long as donations are coming in, these companies' campaigns will always be active unless they go, I think it's 30 days. If there's 30 days with no donation, their campaign, it will go dormant, and then we just have to go in and relaunch it. But that'll be an opportunity for us, if you haven't yourself already found out what the problem is and why they're not generating any donations, we can correct that. We can help them with ways to fix that, as far as helping them with ways to promote and things of that nature. So again, I am always here for the agents. No matter what, I will do what I can do within my limitations, as far as what I can do to help you. Again, we do pay the highest percentage of to the organizations and to the agents. And the key thing is the membership donors. So the donors really do save more than their donation. In some cases, far more. And it's the only fundraiser that can put money back in the donor's pocket that they donated, as far as their savings and how they choose to apply, or where they choose to apply their savings at, as far as their categories they choose to do so. Will you need to pay taxes on your commissions? Yes, because you are not an employee of our company. You are an independent agent, and we are just giving you the resources to help you accomplish your financial goals, or exceed them, hopefully. Is there any limit on how much you can earn as a fundraising agent? Absolutely not. Again, like one of the examples I was speaking of earlier, one of our agents who is just nonstop bringing these organizations in. Now, mind you, not every single organization follows through with their campaign. Like, we've had organizations that started their campaign, but they're not even promoting it. They're not doing anything because they're not drawing any donations or anything of that nature. And so I reach out to them, say, hey, is there a problem? A couple of them, they weren't sure how to navigate their page or how to share the URL. So I shared my screen with them, showed them how to do it. It was a game changer. And then all of a sudden, we just started seeing donation after donation coming in. So they apparently immediately got on spreading the word. All right. So is there a reoccurring commission on the organizations I refer? As I said before, yes. As long as their campaign is active and donations are coming in, you will always continue to make money. And we do have a lot. I'd say a huge percentage of donors will continue to come back and donate again once their access to the membership only discount portal ends. They will come back and make a donation just so they can have that open again, because of the savings that they're getting, as far as in whether it be people who travel for work or people who want to book hotels for vacations, or just saving at the grocery store, or shopping for clothes. I mean, you name it. You can apply your savings anywhere you want. So that's the benefit of our MOD systems. Okay, so when do you get paid? So once the organization meets their initial target goal, so if their goal was $100,000, they hit that mark, they have an opportunity to cash out. And at that time is when we pay you and the organization. Like I said before, within 7 days of that campaign ending, everybody will be paid. and you will get paid every time an organization cashes out on their ongoing fundraiser. So if their initial campaign is over and they want to they're going to launch another one, or they're going to keep it active. If people are donating all through the year, you're getting paid all through the year. So that's the best part about this, is it will just, as you can see how this builds up, the more campaigns you have going, one's closing, you're getting paid. Another one's closing, you're getting paid. The more you have coming in, you could be having campaigns closing twice a week, or maybe even more, depending on how many you have active and going. And, just imagine if you're cashing out a couple times a week for 15 to 35,000 to 100,000, depending on the size of the campaign. And you can see how this could really change your life pretty quickly and pretty drastically. So it's an amazing system. It's a win-win situation. There's no losing for anybody. And the best part about it is for the organizations when you're pitching them, this is 100% free for them. So they don't have to pay anything to do this. They just sign up under your link, set up their page, we activate it, and they are off and running. So very, very simple system. So yeah, right here, let's go. Let's help as many organizations we can raise funds. So I'll go over a couple little things here, and this is what we call the agent back office. So this is your page where you can track all your campaigns that you have going on and all your donations that are coming in. Conference calls gives you a way to join us directly. Training videos on how do you know if an org has submitted a form. So now we have a system in there, or a setup in there, when they submit a form and I go in and activate them, get them set up, it will show you that they have been spoken to. So that the organization that's come through has been spoken to. If you don't see any donations or anything like that coming in, well, then you may want to reach out to that organization and find out, hey, what's stopping you from getting the donations coming in. Some cases we find out, oh, we just aren't ready to start promoting it yet. We wanted to wait closer to the holidays, because it's a time of giving and more people are willing to donate around those times. So we want to wait and launch our campaign then. Is that okay? Sure. So we just put a hold on it, give this a tentative date, then we go and activate their campaign at that moment. So, and again, it'll show, there's videos in here too that shows the organization how to register. So something that you can watch, get familiar with, and then when they're like, so how do I do this? Then you can literally walk them through it in a matter of a couple minutes on how to set it up. But normally I'm the one doing all that. But if you're pitching them live or whatnot, it's something you could sit there with them and do on a laptop or a tablet or something like that. So, and then if you want to tell your friends and other people that may want to come in and become an agent or whatnot, or you just bringing agents in, just share our link, the www.fundraisingagent.com. And we do have a affiliate program starting up here in our next phase. I'm not sure on the date on that. We've kind of tossed it back and forth on when we're going to activate that option. But right now, we want our current agents to get some campaigns under their belt that start from beginning and go all the way through. And then once we see the agents with a few successful campaigns, we'll start introducing the option of bringing in agents under you if you choose to, and give you a chance to make some dividends off of them as well for bringing in high performers. All right, so back here is where you will create your website. Once you become an agent, you get access to this back office. Right up here is the website URL. So the http residualfundraising.com / and then whatever you want to name your company, or the name you want to give your website. So I chose Fundraising Made Simple because I thought it was a pretty self-explanatory thing. Once they see how simple it really is, the title makes a lot of sense. And then this gives us some templates back here to set up if you want to promote to, for baseball or churches or colleges. Let's see, here's our default template. This is just a standard default template with a pretty picture in the background. And we got our baseball template here. Again, these are more for what the orgs are going to use to promote whatever it is that kind of campaign they're running. If they're running a sports campaign for equipment or things of that nature, or if they're running for a church trying to do something for the youth group, or maybe even to help fix up the church, whatever the case may be. Let's see here. And right here in the list organizations, this is where all your orgs will show up, all the campaigns that you have, the orgs that you have brought in and that have signed up and been activated will all start to show up back there. And then you'll be able to track all your commissions and donations as well. So all your invoices will show up down here. And it'll be past and current. And then all your donations will be showing up back here, so you can track all this live. So you can see everything as it's happening live. So I think there's only maybe a 5-second delay, I believe, on live tracking, or 3 to 5 seconds. So, all right. And tools that we have here in the back office. We have an email for you for organizations on how to sign up an organization for a fundraiser. So we literally do all the work for you. You don't have to worry about a pitch. We can provide you with all of that. This is an email that kind of gives a breakdown on how donors can save up to $100 per night and up to 1 million hotel rooms worldwide. Condo vacations that normally cost $1,500 a week, as little as a couple $100 a week, because of the rewards and discounts that they get back. Again, this is if they choose to apply it in that category. If they want to apply it towards vacations and travel and whatnot, they can do so. And it's the only fundraiser that helps your donors save up to 75% on hotels and condos. Have fun and want to donate to your cause every year because of the savings that they get. It causes them to keep coming back and donating. So that's why we really encourage people to bring in as many organizations as you possibly can. And we do stress that they save much more than they donate. A lot more. And once you see it, you will too be amazed at the tremendous value, just like I am. And you keep 50% of all revenues. So again, you will make as much money as you choose to make in this business. So it's really up to you. I mean, we can teach you everything that we could teach you, but you have to be the one to go out there and do it. You have to be the one out there sharing your link. I mean, it doesn't take you but a minute or two to maybe create a post every day on your social media page that you created strictly for your fundraising business, with your own logo, with the name of your fundraiser, whatever it is you choose to name it. Again, it's your business, so you are in control. And we provide literally everything to you. We provide you with all the training that you need. We provide you with the websites, the URL, the system on how you get paid, how the donations come in. We handle all of that for you. So there's really no hard work involved. It's just really promoting yourself, promoting your link. Again, we have scripts back here, which explains who we are, what we do, how they save, what their savings can be applied to, some examples. And we use the hotel and vacations and stuff like that, because that's really where most of the donators are applying these savings, is travel, vacations. So that's kind of why it's in most of all the examples. But again, there's other ways, other places they can apply their savings. So, so it doesn't have to be just for travel. All right, here. Some free resources. We got some hot links directly to on, pay-per-click advertising on how to promote your business. If you want to create your own website, if you want to get your own, give it your own look, we kind of help you, guide you through some of those processes as well. And we keep some pictures back here too that you can take. There's 582 pictures in this one to be, just give you an example. So you can open this up, just download the file and use all those pictures that we provide to you to set up your page if you want. If you want to focus more on travel and leisure and things like that, or if you want to use, grocery discounts and savings, or just wherever you choose to push it. Let's see here, some screenshots. These are examples showing on if they do apply it towards travel or hotels or anything like that. Just shows them where some of the savings they're going to get. Again, you can download all these and use these as part of promotional value for your page or your social media page or what have you. So we really try to help you out as much as possible in that. And again, all of our agents, you get free access to the travel portal, which will allow you to get all the same savings and discounts that all the donors get. And that's even the high end donors. You still get the same access to that portal. So definitely utilize it. You can book out 15 months in advance just to give you a heads up. So, if you got a trip that you want to plan way out there, use this system and you'll save 75% on travel and hotels and car rentals and things of that nature. Again, however you choose to apply it, your benefits. Let's see here. Okay, so let me jump over here to the org page. Can you see this right here where it says how to set up your org website? You see that? Give me a nod, Tim, if you can see that. Does that say how to set up your org website right there? So, okay, I need to reshare the screen, so just give me 1 second. Make sure that you guys can see that. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, so this is an example of the org page. Thank you, Tim. So when an organization joins and signs up with us, this is what they'll see. This is their back office. So they'll come in here, they'll be like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not sure right off the bat. This right here will guide them step by step very easily on how to set up their back office. And it's just a little short video, and I have just about given up trying to figure out how to get my audio to play through for you guys. So I don't know. I'm just about at my wits end with it, but supposedly Sean said he can help me with that because the tech guy I had said it was working fine. So I did a Zoom with one of my business partners, and I was trying to play a video to see if he could hear it, and he couldn't hear it. So that tech obviously didn't do me much good. So, all right. So there they will have, this is really a duplicate of your agent back office, which again makes it really easy for you to help your organizations if they do have some technical questions, if you get to them before I get to them. So it really allows you to kind of step by step walk them through it because it's just a duplication of what you've got. Okay, so once they do set up their page, they get an option to choose a minimum of 3 tiers or a maximum of 6 donation tiers, meaning that they can pick and choose what they want their donation amounts to be. So they can have 3 small tiers, they can have 3 large tiers, or they can have 3 small, 6 large. Our most popular right now is 6. Most people are going with 6. I think we only had 1 that did 4. All the rest of them are multiple tiers because they don't want to limit big donors who do want to come in and use that tax, get that tax write-off and make a big donation. Again, they can benefit with the savings they get as well, whether they want to apply it to traveling, things like that. So, and we have tiers that start off at $25 and go all the way up to 3,000. So there's no limits on how they want to set it up. And then there's an area here for a mission statement for them to tell who they are, what their fundraiser is about, why they're doing it, what their goals are, what kind of goals they plan on accomplishing. Like I said, we just like people to be transparent and be honest with what it is they're promoting and what their campaign is for. They can also go in and put in their own logo if they want to, because when they go in, they get an option to add their own logo. So if the church wants to have their logo, or school, college, whatever wants their logo in there, then that's there. They can put their identifier in there. And then the organizations in their back office too can track all the donations that are coming in, and when they're expected to be paid, when their campaign ends. All that is live tracked, so they can keep track of that just like you can. And then they have a referrer section. I don't have anything in there, but it'll show people that's referred to other donors or whatnot. So just kind of allows them to keep track of who's donating, how much is being donated, things of that nature. Okay, so that's really all I'll show you on the org back page, back office there. So I know I kind of flew through that a little bit quicker than I normally do. Usually I'm kind of all over the place, but that's okay. I try to give you as much information as I can in the short amount of time I have with you on Mondays. So we'll take this opportunity to answer some questions if anybody's got any questions that I can answer. If they're Sean related questions, there's a good chance I may not be able to help you in that area, again, because I concentrate on really on the agents that are coming in, or the new agents, help getting them acclimated to the system. And then the Thursday night training that starts this week will be where you learn all the good stuff. So if anybody's got anything they would like to ask, please feel free to do so. Oh, and it looks like we had somebody waiting in the waiting room there. That's okay. Lorenzo, looks like late to the party. That's okay though. So this message is being, or this video is being recorded and will be in the agent office. So, and I don't think we're loading them up to YouTube anymore, because everything we're going to start putting in the back office for the agents, right in your back office. So that way, if you missed a meeting or whatnot, you can go in there and check. And I think the way we're going to do it is we're going to just keep like the most recent 3. Again, I may be wrong on that. I may been misunderstanding the conversation, but I didn't think we were going to have every single meeting we did. I think we're only going to keep a few in there, and it will always be like the most current ones. So that way, if you miss something or there's updates and you weren't able to be there, you can go back and watch them and see what you missed, or find any updates that we may have for you. Okay, so has anybody got anything they'd like to ask me, or anything? See if there's anything here in the chat. No. Okay, so again, active agents, Thursday's the big day. I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. The link has been, I believe, already sent out to you, but I'm pretty sure he's going to send out another one Thursday afternoon. So you'll probably get another one that is directly for that, or he may just keep the active link that he sent you already. But either way, it'll be a good thing for you guys to attend. This is what's going to make you a great agent, and I know all of you will do great at this. Just again, no question is a dumb question. No matter what, if you have any concerns or you don't understand how something works, please reach out to me. I will always be there for you no matter what. That is my job. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make sure that you guys can transition into this very smoothly and make this super, super easy for you. Again, we do all the work for you. All you got to do is share the link, share the love, and you can make a difference. You can help a lot of people by just getting them a campaign going and helping them raise some money that they need. So aside from that, thank you all for being here this evening. And for the returning agents, Thursday night, see you there. And for new agents, you're welcome to come back here on Monday. And if not, and you don't have access to the back office yet, send me a message and I can send you a hyperlink for the video so you can watch the whole meeting. So aside from that, thanks again for being here this evening, and everybody have a wonderful evening and a great rest of the week. Bring those organizations in, please.
All right. Thanks, Sterling.
All right, guys, take care now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.